Yo, what's up, Lang?
Hey, listen to me. I am starting to get real uncomfortable.
Oh God, what? What's happened?
My man, I walk into this fucking house. We have $140,000 of dirty cash.
Yeah, you. I think you gotta start working the V. The well, yeah, we got. I think we gotta start. We gotta start working the vanilla unicorn. Martin told me that the loss can range anywhere between 5% of a cut up to like 60%, and he said
Yeah,
it
that's not worth it
differs.
though.
Well, 5% loss if we have that much, I think is okay.
Well, yeah, 5%. But what if we go and deposit 50 grand and we lose
Oh
60% of
yeah,
that?
that's
It'll crush
fucked.
us.
Yeah, he said it changes every day. So I mean, fuck, man. I installed 5 new washers, and I loaded them up, but I haven't been around today. Like,
Oh, I've been filling them.
no,
I've been
I
filling them,
believe
my
it.
man.
It's just that they can't keep up.
It's my concern is not the. Oh my god. It's like 50 cops at Cypress right now, and I just saw X's car. He might be stitching me out. Just 1 sec.
Get out of there.
My concern is not it's not the cleaning.
Right?
My concern is we have everything in that house right now.
Yeah, we need to listen. That money needs to be cleaned tonight, in my opinion, and we need to buy a new house under Jose's name.
Yeah,
And I need to move the entire weed op to the new house
we need to
because God knows how
get
long.
shit out of your fucking name as well.
Yeah, but
No,
yeah,
if we
no,
can
for
though, like
that's the thing,
okay,
right? I don't think we can, and the computers and the buttcoin and shit that may not be illegal. So if we move the
oh,
weed
that stays
stuff,
there.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
that stays there.
so that could be the computer house and maybe the money house if you want to, but
No,
we could
the money house should be the Don's house plus the treasurer, and only
yeah.
the Dons and the treasurer have access.
We just
That
don't have
house,
3 houses yet, We're only gonna have 2 for now.
well, we can talk to Teddy.
Okay.
We could talk to Teddy. I mean, he's got a house literally down the block.
He's just not a don. We don't want to take
Well,
shortcuts like that.
I mean, for growing, not the Don
Oh.
house we buy under cousin's name no matter what. I'm talking
Okay.
about turning his house into the grow house.
Problem is, he is a grower, and putting shit in his house is the same risk as if I was just leaving it in my name. Same risk.
Why?
Well, he's a grower. I'm a grower. Having growers' houses, like growing and having a house in your name is the equal risk. What he's doing is the same as what I'm doing, unless his house is under one of his boys' names.
His house is under his boy's name.
Oh, that's perfect then. Yeah, that could work.
Yeah. I mean, we'd have to talk about it because if he's got people operating out of his house, then it's a bad idea.
Right. I think we could just we have so much money. It's clear that we all of a sudden like our money's gonna snowball. I think we could just invest in another house and put it in Jose's name and make that the weed house.
Shouldn't we make that the money house though, and move all of our washing machines, all of our cash out of there?
I think for so how here's how I so it becomes not just the weed house, but it becomes the new so and so crime house that at least has a legal owner, and then eventually when we finally have enough money for a third house, then we finally move all the washing machines and the money out. But one step at a time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but here's the deal, right? We lose all the cash, we're fucked. If we lose all the weed, we can come back because we have cash. No?
Hmm. Okay. I see what you're saying actually. So if I suppose we move all the money out and the washers, then that's safe, and then the weed. Now, but okay, the weed shit's getting to a point now, man, where those racks are a massive investment. They're like,
Yeah.
and it takes a lot of dude. It's not just the money spent into those; it's the time.
The
And
more I think about it, we need to sell that house. Actually,
the thing is, man, like well, we can't. I don't want to sell the house because the location's prime for my plans with the
but
water.
think about it. That house is kind of burnt. No? Like even if we put that house under somebody's name, people still know we operate out of there. And the cops. I mean, the cops know we operate out of there.
So
They got my key and everything. Like the first day we bought the house.
so I think it could be a good house just for the computer shit. I don't think that's illegal. You know? listen, it's tough. I just think we need
Yeah.
so those racks, right? It's not just about the money put into them; it's the time. Like the moving
Yeah.
the wood back and forth took me hours last night, and that's not even. And it'd take 3 hours to make a rack. So like, if we lost all the racks, the whole operation comes to a halt for like days. Actually, longer than days, because then it would take a whole 3 days to dry out new shit, and then we have to set everything up again. So like, if the weed is a priority and we put a lot of money into the shit, right? It's very important. It's as important, if not more important, than all the money.
Yeah, I mean, weed is shitting us money right now.
Right. So I think that's number one priority. That's why I think we should get a grow house ASAP, or because also as well, what happens if I can suddenly start like making a grow house?
Yeah, you're right.
Like, dude, trying to move me and Martin last night, trying to gather all that wood up and move it around between like the benches and make these medium racks is a nightmare.
The thing is too, though, like I don't want to keep all our money there either, though. Like if we move the grow house and the washers, what's the point of that house now? You know what I mean?
Then I mean maybe like the solution is moving it to the treasurer's apartment. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I think the move should be we try to sell
Omi, you're
this
a legend,
house,
bro. Thank you, buddy.
and then put all of our houses on the cousin's name. Try to get 2 houses once we sell this house. Maybe both or one in Mirror Park. The one is dedicated to drying and eventually growing if you start doing that. And the other one is at Don's house where all the money's at. All the money. Washing machines, etc. And then we can keep the computers there as well since it's not illegal. I don't know. Maybe it's something to think about. We got to talk with the boys about it tomorrow as well. But
To the
I
left,
think maybe
Martin.
I think maybe we leave that house. Maybe.
I was
Now
really
it's fucked though. If we only get 40% back from selling, that's fucked. We got to confirm how we can actually sell it for what it's worth.
so it's gone up in value. So that they fucked up, they sold it back to the government. We'd have to sell it to another person, and then we get a shit ton more money. But there might still be fees involved. I mean, I was kind of excited for that house because of the access to the canals. Well, not the canals, the ocean, I guess.
You're not wrong about that. You are
Like,
not wrong about
if
that.
what you're saying, like Tony used to pick you up in a boat, eventually I want to do this whole. Okay, actually I don't know, man. It depends, right? I may not need to do a whole weed op by fucking water if all of a sudden I can start growing inside. I wouldn't need to do that.
Yeah, but the thing is, Cyprus is right near an ocean as well. So like utilizing water it's not a bad idea.
Right. I mean, that was my whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, moving by water is very smart.
Fuck.
Omi, thanks again, buddy. You're a fucking legend. Welcome, welcome, guys.
Okay, we'll just think about.
Yeah,
I can make a decision right now.
Moves need to be made and fast, though, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so much fucking money in that house. It scares me. It scares me.
I'm trying my best to get you guys the product. Like, I don't know if you saw all the racks I just set up, and we're growing.
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna do like 2 grows today.
Our guys are crazy here. I mean, Ilya, me, Stevie, Ramon, we've been pushing all fucking day.
I'm
Stevie
sure.
just handed me like $10,000 in dirty cash just now.
Oh my god. Well, that's why, like, I think we just buy a fucking new house in fucking Jose's name to start, and just I can move everything across. Like, I'm gonna be honest, man.
Let's talk tomorrow with the boys and see what the best plan is. I do think we need to get a second house, 100%.
I feel like there's enough room, like, for the second house to have the money and the weed. At least it's under a clean person's name who's a literal ghost. It's not perfect. Yeah. It's not the Don house we wanted, but man, we have to move with what we got.
I agree with that. And then this house can just be like, the crime house. Anybody can use it. You come drop shit off, bring shit in there, whatever. And then we move shit from this house to the main house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And then that main house is very specific access. People can't fucking... Maybe we don't even tell half our fucking crew we have a second house. You know what I mean? Like, that's how low-key we keep that shit.
The thing is, I was thinking as well as I had this thought is, I mean... okay, think about this, right? Now I don't know what the cops know and what they don't know, but for example, if a pusher gets raided and they find a key to this new grow house, but they don't know where it is, the question is, should the fucking pushers have access to the new drying grow house? Because
Fuck no.
if
Well,
the problem is,
it
right?
depends on the pusher. You got to think about it, right? If they grab the key, we already know there's no way for them to find out what house that key is attached to. We just
Mm-hmm.
immediately change the locks.
Right. So it's fine then, yeah. As long as people are.
And plus, nobody should ever be pushing with a key on them.
But it's not about having the key on them. It's more so if they leave the key in a car or apartments and they get raided, they're gonna find the key, right?
I mean, I put my key like in a bush the entire time
Huh?
I push.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I just throw it in the bush the entire time I'm pushing. I'll just pick it up when I'm done.
But yeah, you actually use your brain.
Yeah, like I'll put it in spots like you can't put it anywhere even remotely attached to you, right? So I'll just throw it in the fucking bush. I'll push for a couple hours and I'll grab it before I go to bed. I mean,
Yeah,
worst case scenario, if that key goes missing, we change the lock.
Exactly. A lot of people don't think like that. A lot of people won't want to take that risk. I mean, I personally wouldn't, but that's actually it's a good idea because who's gonna find it?
And no one's gonna find it. It's either that or, you know, you get your fucking doors kicked in and we lose everything, and then I go on vacation. So, just saying.
How much cash do we have?
30 cash.
No,
We have about
clean.
100
Oh,
clean. I'm going off photographic memory here. I want to say there was 30 grand in one pile, like 170 in the other pile.
We just need this. I think like it needs to be done tomorrow because I'm just.
Or we can pull together cash, right? Like I got about 100 Gs. I mean, you're broke. Roosh probably got money. We'll just see who has money to throw in.
Yeah. I think even like I can.
The thing is, we have too many projects because I also want to save money for a property for our sanitation crew. I had a big meeting with Cloak today. So, and I can't let that shit die. Like, you know, that's money for us. It's always going to be money for us, especially, you know, when the next hot thing fucking hits the market. Like, we're going to be fucking filthy rich. Gotta have a meeting tomorrow. We just have to have a meeting tomorrow. Pool together funds. And just see what the fuck is the best thing we can do. I mean, even cousin, maybe he'll fucking pitch in on the house as well. And that guy fucking works. You know, he drives Packers at fucking Grimes, so he's probably got a lot of cash.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know, we're just gonna probably have to pull some resources again. So, but I think yeah, like we just have way too much dirty cash in that fucking house. Though we're not gonna be washing. We're not gonna be washing as fast, and we're gonna keep bringing in more dirty cash. So why the fuck would we keep it in that house? You know what I mean? It's just way too much risk.
I think the union house idea is kind of cool, but like it sounds like to me.
Well, it's not a union house. I want to get a business license and hopefully fucking buy a property.
Yeah, I mean, interesting. Yeah. So you that's gotta be a clean person fucking running that business though, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I had a big meeting with Cloak. She said she's gonna stay clean, like she's committed to wanting to be the boss there. And I mean, listen, she dropped me off 15,000 materials today. So, and Teddy dropped me off another 9,000. Like I can't abandon these fucking people. They work. You know what I mean? They fucking work.
Yeah, I get it.
So I gotta fucking. I mean, we just have to have a meeting tomorrow. I'm looking at some fucking houses too, and the thing is, these fucking Mirror Park houses are crazy expensive.
Yeah, I don't like the Mirror Park play personally.
The thing is, Mirror Park is quiet. Like, think about how many people can afford a house up there. I mean, there's a house here for 444,000. There's a house here for 400,000. Like, it's crazy, but it's not that bad. And think about how many people fucking even go up there. Like, oh, there's a house here for 343,000.
I think actually, no, I changed my mind. I think for the weed shit, it's low key enough where it's perfect. But I think like I like the central base being south side, especially since it connects to the sewers. Like that.
Yeah.
I know that house is a bit hot, but like we can't sell that house, man.
I don't
Access
think
to the
we sell the
canals
house.
and the sewer entrance right by it is insane.
Yeah, we definitely don't sell the house. So I think we can actually just buy a second house. I mean, some of these houses are not that crazy. Like, there's a house here for 390K. I mean, it's not that bad. It'd be worse because Mirror Park is dead, Harry. Like, we would have no foot traffic up there. it'd be on the cousin's name, so nobody would fucking even ever find out.
Mm-hmm.
And
It would make
we
sense
just
as
have to
well.
worry.
He actually
Yeah.
has a legal front. He has like the Packer and shit. He's actually kind of does a legal job. He has a whole front. It's kind of
Yeah, and then we don't have to worry about our operations being taken out completely. Like if we lose one, like that's always been the long term goal, right? We lose one house, we got 3 more. You know what I mean? We lose this house, we got 6 more, right?
mm-hmm.
So,
Peep. I know you know. I mean, you know, myself and mine are a little bit concerned with this USB we invested in. It's like it's losing data by the day, quite rapidly actually. And
how much time we have?
was man, how much data do you think is lost on it? That's like was already like 15-20%
Jesus Christ.
On what?
on that USB.
10% every 24 hours.
It's 10% every 24 hours. Now, yeah, I think I need to go. Like, I personally think there might be a contact that we haven't met yet, but yeah. I suppose that's the only alarm bells is like time is ticking, and apparently it's trying to tell me that there's only some people can't actually even get hold of the USB.
What do you mean?
Like it's not available for them to buy, so it could be like limited. It could be limited. How many are out there?
Interesting.
Yeah, it's all very interesting. I mean, I haven't forgotten about it. I just like, I think I just need to go. I checked the sewers. There was nothing. I just need to look more. The only clue I really have, and I think that makes a lot of sense, is the whole thing is about like a rainbow, and there is a lot of buildings in Vinewood that are like covered in like rainbow colors. And I think maybe I just need to.
Yeah.
They always say like rainbow, like it's like a part of the end of the rainbow. So I think what we're looking for is rainbow themed shit. I think that could be the key.
Okay.
So
okay, let's just have a done meeting tomorrow and figure out this house shit, and then we go from there.
Yep,
And
it's
I
good
think,
with me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We just go from there. I'm gonna keep pushing. All right.
Yep, sounds good.
Oh man.
All right, see you later. Good luck.